Welcome back, and now we want to create bolts. And to create bolts is very simple. I'll zoom this close, and you can see we have the clit, we have the purlins, and that purlin, and we have the point in place just to guide us in the placement of the bolts. So I'll go ahead and first of all reorient on my XYZ plane to the surface I want to place my bolt. I'll come to view here and come to come to more options there. I'll pick on the more options, then pick to surface, and I want to place my XYZ plane right there. Now you can see the X direction and the Y direction. So I'll come to bolts here and under steel, then come to bolt and pick the bolt group first option and pick the components I want to bolt together plus including the clit. Then I'll right click to accept the selection. Now I want to define my x-axis bolt x direction, and as defined here or as highlighted here, I'll define my x-axis as this, like that, and I'll have my bolts in place. So if I double click there, you can be able to see we have if you click on the position, you can see the details of my bolts in place. So if I click apply and give it an OK, I have my bolts in place. So I can switch back to my XYZ plane or to global coordinate or to global coordinates. So I'm able to populate this. I can select the bolt like that, then right click and come to special copy here and pick on linear. So under linear, I want to copy these bolts in that direction. So what do? I'll come and define the distance from that spot and move all the way to this far end here and place and snap right at the center there. So how many do I need? I need probably 6 of them. 6 of them. And I'll go ahead and click copy. So the moment I click copy, I'll be able to have my bolts in place. You can see the bolts are in place. So if I zoom all the way to the far end here, you can see we have bolts in place. The bolts have been placed in that location. So if I can just hide of this any of this to show only selected. You can see we have our member in place, but we can't see the holes, which means the holes have not been created. We can just show all, and we have everything in place. But that should not worry you. We can go ahead and select this member and that member, and come here and select on that, and select on that, and select on that. So we want to mirror that on the other end, select on that. So we can leave this behind because we don't want to do a repeated work, because this is already overlapping, and we don't want to copy it and start modifying every error that we've created or we've done. So let me just copy this here, right click and come to special copy, come to linear, and I want to feed in a negative sign there to show a different direction we're heading to, and click copy. If I close that, I'll be able to have these bolts in place. So let me just copy this, copy that, plus the clits because you want to mirror them the other end. Copy that, close that. We want to mirror this together with this, together with the clits in place. So let me just copy everything accurately. So if anything I've left out, you'll always come back and check and include. So let me add that, and I've left that out and add that, and the bolts are in place. And I can add the bolts right there, and you can add the bolts and add the clit that we've left out. Just move close and add any part that we've left out. Just move, and we'll add that, and plus the clits, and we'll zoom close, I would add the bolts. So I think that's okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click and come to special copy, and I'll pick on mirror. So I'll define the mirror line from the center here, right from that spot to this spot here, just to place my mirror line, and that's all. If I click run, I'll be able to copy everything on the other end and close that. So if I zoom out, I'll be able to see I have my cleats in place, but the bolts are missing, but that shouldn't be a problem. And we have that in place. We have the bolt in place that side, and you have all the bolts in place. So we can also press Ctrl and select the bolts like that. We want to reverse them. Select the bolts and select that, and select on that. Select on that. And that one, this is our last selection. Just double click on it and we can reverse the z-axis. So if we reverse that like that, we'll be able to have all the bolts facing in the right direction. You can see that. So we have everything, and now we want to just copy them. So once we've done so, you can just copy them to the right location on the cleats here. So we'll have all the purlins populated on the rafter uniformly. So I've showed you how to do that, and I hope you'll try that and see how it works on your side. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and try to apply this on COMOSYS.